Some collectors want to preserve the past. They look at the worn patterns around on the wood on the machine, and they want to keep that. I started, I would say, in the mid-'80s. I had always been interested in antique electronics, antique radios, antique telephones. When I was in college, one of the arcade store runners advertised the sale of machines no longer in service. I got my first pinball game, paid a whole $100 for it, and it's the first game I restored, and I still have it. At first, I had just a few machines. They were in my living room. And then I started collecting a few more, and it was like, that's too much for the living room. So I converted the garage and made it a 500 square foot game room. And then it started filling up. The younger generation has never seen machines like this before. This is the world of video games and VR reality. It doesn't have the same tactile feel and look as these machines do. These games are kinetic. There's physical moving parts, physical moving targets, which you just don't see around anymore. I'm very intrigued by what was capable to be done decades ago. I've got machines that if you ask someone straight out of college today to build one, he would tell you, well, yeah, it's easy. I'll do this microprocessor and this video display. And I'm like, no, build me one with 1930s technology. In the 30s, you had relays, you had motors, you had vacuum tubes. And he'd tell me, it can't be done. And I'm like, well, here's an example of a machine that does that. And it was amazing some of the things they could build with such limited technology. I'm not a dealer because I don't buy, refurbish, and sell. And I'm not really what you'd call a player. I'm a collector. I'm going to preserve these machines for the future.